All right, all right. So we are officially live. I did not do the intro video this week, but interesting topic this week, man. Interesting topic this week. I'm sorry we couldn't get to it last week because I think everybody has stuff going on. I don't think I was feeling too good either. Like literally, I ain't even been doing my ride share joint like that. I've been chilling, yo. I've literally been chill. I think I got sick from a barbecue or something.
Sometimes you gotta take that day of
Mm.
rest, man. Seriously, you gotta take that day of rest.
Yeah, you ain't kidding, man.
Health is wealth, King. Health is wealth.
You ain't lying. Health is wealth. That's right. You got to take care of not only your mental but your physical too. So I definitely appreciate that. But what's been up with y'all over the past week since the last time we talked, yo? I know it's been a minute.
Man, I don't want to get into some work stuff, so I will just say I'm in here, man. I'm in here.
Oh damn.
I will say it like that. I'm in here.
Facts.
I won't go into detail about mine. Jude already heard it.
Yeah.
But I had to do some self-accountability
Okay.
assessment over this week.
Oh, that's always a good thing to do, though. You know what I'm saying? It's a self-accountability assessment. Get some things reshuffled, some priorities reshuffled around.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Okay. I feel you. Hey, say less, man. You do what you got to do. What about you, Tay? What's been going on with you and the fam and stuff, bro?
That's it, man. Work, the family, man. There's some ups, down days. With the up days, you gotta, appreciate them when you have.
Oh.
It's the damn signal, Tay.
There's
I
some
did hear
bad spots. I don't know where Tay is, but there's some bad spots in places. Good Lord.
Yeah. I did catch the first part though. He said you gotta appreciate the up days. You got your down days. And that's something I support, and that's something that it's harder to practice than just saying it. You know what I mean? Being consistent no matter what, right? Across all those things. So
As they say, easier said than done.
easier.
But as true as it is, if we didn't have down days, we wouldn't be able to appreciate the up days.
That's true.
Big facts, man. Big facts. Oh, who we got in the building? YMNJ. He's putting up the rock star sign. What up, YMNJ? Appreciate you for tuning in, homie. Not sure if you were here last week. Who was the guy who was commenting 2 weeks ago? Was that him?
That was 100% truth.
Oh yeah.
I remember that person. I remember. I'm not gonna forget that one.
He's going ham on suspect.
You know what? I appreciate that one because, truth be told, we don't have. How do I want to say this? We don't get challenged here much, and so him challenging us was actually pretty good, I think.
Yeah, okay. I like that spin.
That is a perspective to look at it, but I would say less on the challenge, but we do have like the rare video where someone will come and interact with us. Like, what was it? We were talking about one of the what was it? I feel like it was in May when all the crap was going down. We had someone from another country come out and they like asked us, when was the best time to talk to kids about stuff? Like just actually engaging.
Oh, hey, okay, now I remember. Yeah, you took the lift. Okay, so YMNJ was one of my Lyft riders. And I think he's the one, and I think he's also the one that's he's making custom designs for clothing and stuff. I told him as soon as he gets a design out, I'll be one of his first customers. So, hey, I appreciate you for tuning in, YMNJ. Yo, that's dope.
Hey, spread the wealth, man. Spread the word.
Yeah. I just because when I drive Lyft, I just be talking to people. And then yes, Sus was farting on his girlfriend, talking about farting and then crying.
And as
We will-
always, we got K. We got K here.
Yeah, K is always in the building. I already know. That's right. 100. Yep. Facts,
Oh
man.
my gosh.
Hey, man. So I ain't even gonna dilly-dally around. I got a little clip that
Uh-oh.
talks that is in reference to our topic today, but I want to share this and I want to see what you guys I'm just getting right to it today. I ain't even wasting time. Hold up. I gotta share screen.
Here we go.
So this clip is of course from TikTok because you know TikTok has all the information that people be going
Oh
getting
Lord.
that stuff from. And
TikTok is the new world star, I'm convinced.
it is. You know, took over Vine. But this gentleman is talking about the benefits of dating overseas. So this is like one of the passport bros. So
Passport bros.
check him out. Check him out. Here we go.
Here are the benefits of dating overseas for the passport bros. I'm talking about Colombia, Brazil, Thailand. Number one is you're seen as the top 1%. In any society, girls are always going to date the top dudes. And when you're American or Western, when you go to these countries, you're seen as the average dude in America. Now you go over there, now you see the top 1%. What happens? Now these girls are feminine to you. They're doing whatever we want them to. You're getting high quality women, okay? And so that's one big benefit.
Wait. Pause. He just defaulted to you get a high quality woman right off the bat.
Okay. So hold on. I got a story I've told a few people. I'm not proud of it, but there's a genuine story I've told a few people. When I was stationed over in Germany, and if you haven't been over in Germany, I just got to say, they love brothers.
Yeah,
I
and
can
Asian
confirm.
too.
I went to a club not to party, but to pick someone up because they were not okay to drive.
Mm-hmm. You're
and
being
as I'm going
Samaritan,
as I'm going through, I'm looking for him. I'm like, yo, where are you at? You said you were outside, and I get approached by two ladies, and they start hitting me up in German. I'm just like, oh, speaking the English, but also I'm looking for my friend. And they start talking, hit me up, and it was just like, oh no, like I'm married, and I try to flash on my ring, hey, I'm off the market, and they were just like, they looked around, and they were just like, we don't see your wife, and I was just like, oh
yeah, they don't care, bro.
Oh.
Yeah.
But then it gets worse. They start, they're still trying to shoot shop, and I'm like, yo, I just need to grab this guy and get out. They start asking like how old I am, and I'm just like, well, at the time I was like, I'm 21. Mm-hmm. And that's when they like kind of, oh, well, you're too young to party. And I was just like, wait a minute, hold on. What you mean?
You got mad after that. You said, what you mean I'm too young to party?
I was about to say, yo, what?
Oh, we lost Tate.
But yeah, overseas, like they knew I was an American. They knew I was clearly a brother, and they went for it.
Fair enough. I would say I would agree with that statement because I didn't go to Germany, but in Asia, I would see brothers with Asian joints like all the time. You know what I mean? A lot of military dudes also get married to Asian joints when they go overseas. They get a little Thai joint, a little Filipino joint, and
especially
because they're very submissive. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll cook, they'll clean, give up the cheeks when you want it, you know what I'm saying? They don't give you a whole fuss and all that kind of stuff. Whereas, versus I think dealing with American women, you know what I'm saying? Oh, not right now, you're dealing with all kinds of other stuff. So Tay, I think you had something on that, right? I think he's muted still. It's a mutiny. Well, Tay, just jump in when you can, bro, here. But I'm going to play the rest of that clip and we'll bust it down. Here we go.
When I was over there, I remember I had a girl come drive 2 hours just to come see me, and she was a hot fire girl. If that was in America, you know how many options they have in America? They're not doing that for just any old guy. And then number two, overseas, they just look way better. They're fitter, more feminine. They work out, and they're more caring, family oriented. So those are the biggest benefits. Put in the comments what's a benefit you guys see for dating overseas. Here are the benefits.
Hey, so out of all those benefits, you think you can't get that over here?
So I'm not going to say I don't advocate for it, But there are those moments where they're like, oh, body positivity. You can't talk smack because you got to be body positive. You can't, outright be like, oh, you fat. Or you're a dick.
That's true.
Mhm.
Also, real quick, Kay says, are those like sacks of grain on the back over his right shoulder? Kay is more focused on this man's background and lack of an outfit than the talking
know.
points.
Okay, focus, man. Focus. Good Lord.
Oh man.
This dude.
But he did mention some stuff. He said women are more feminine. He said they look better. They work out, which is to your point, you know what I'm saying? Which I think, I don't know, like I see different parts of it. Like I do see women in the gym working out, getting their fitness on. I've seen feminine women, like my wife is pretty feminine, you know what I mean? Submissive to whatever it is that I need her to do. You know, the way I run my household. So I don't know, like, is that because I'm not out in the dating scene, you know what I mean? Like I've just been married for a minute. I mean, is that reality out here on these streets, man? Like, is that what's actually going on?
All right. So, how do I go about this?
Break it down for me, Carl. Break it down for me. Let me pull Tay back up.
I got it. Okay, so I think I know how to answer this one. So, as far as the femininity part,
Mm-hmm.
I can't say anything because I haven't been to Thailand or the Thailand, Philippines, or any of that. So I can't answer on that per se. What I will say is you have a lot more women over here with masculine energy because I've actually faced it. And I'll actually, you know what? I'll do 2 stories. I'll try to keep them short as possible.
Go for
Story
it.
number 1. I'm sitting in the bar, minding my own business, just eating. Woman takes some of my food off my plate unceremoniously, eats it. I'm like, I just lost my appetite. Give the rest to her. She comes up and smacks me on my ass. I'm like, what?
Hey, she wanted some Carl that night.
Oh my God.
She was taking you to Brown Town.
She said, she looked at you and said, him.
But and then number 2, a woman actually grabbed me by my wrist, right? Like just full on grabs me by my wrist, and I'm like, hey, get off your phone. We doing this. I look at her like, no, we're not doing this. Like, don't come at me with like masculine energy because that's not like, if you don't want me coming at you like all aggressive and stuff like that, don't try to match my energy is basically what I'm trying to say. And I think he does have a point. Like from what I've seen, there's a woman called the Filipina P. She actually touches upon these things. So basically I think he's kind of got a point.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen women with that masculine energy, but I've seen a lot of feminine women too. And I think I'll have to agree with you on that point in terms of like when a woman is displaying that masculine energy, that's a turnoff because we don't want to. K is also toxic femininity is much less prevalent anywhere else in the world. It's less prevalent, but I think it's growing because I think people everywhere are starting to have this issue. Of women just kind of that feminism, let me roar kind of deal. You know what I mean? Oh, what you got?
There's actually some research I kind of did and found out about feminism. There's a catch-22 in it. If you've ever heard of the Rockefeller family, they were involved, is all I'm going to say.
Okay. Well, I have another clip, gentlemen. I have another clip. So we had a passport bro explaining the benefits of going overseas and dating foreign women, right? This other clip is a foreign sister who is explaining the opposite side of it, right? So check this out. This is kind of interesting too. Oh, here we go. Check this out. This is Princess Jasmine.
There's a video going around on TikTok. They call themselves the Passport Brothers. I seen bits and pieces here and there, but from my understanding of the Passport Brothers, what they're trying to say is there is no woman in America that is worthy or fit to be married, for them to be married to. So they're going overseas, whether in Africa, Sweden, Norway, anywhere but America. So they call themselves the Passport Brothers because there's no woman in America that is good enough that has the standards that they are looking for in a wife. Well, I got news flash for you guys. I'm from Africa. This is what's going to happen. Now you're going to whether Africa, Norway, Sweden, wherever you're going, China, Indonesia,
Colombia.
wherever. You're going outside of the U.S. to find yourself a bride because there's nothing in America good enough for you. And you go to overseas and you get that bride and you bring her here. You forgot one thing, son. You know what you forgot? The environment and the culture is responsible for turning the American women into who you consider to be unfit. Then you go bring your wife from wherever and bring her into the very same culture and the very same society. What do you think will happen? They will turn her into the very woman that was not fit enough for you to marry.
Okay, I have to pause just to digest that for a second. So she's saying men are gonna go overseas, grab a wife, bring them back to America, and they're not gonna be Americanized essentially.
I mean, that is kind of true because at least what I've seen with, obviously some folks go out, they marry someone while they're in one place, bring them over, and then I'm not trying to talk no mess, but there have been times where they were like, yo, I'm kind of upset. My wife got Americanized.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Bro, all she's doing is, going out, making friends, and hey, people talk.
She's appropriating.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Here's what I got to say about it. Unless I'm wrong about this, I think most guys stay wherever they went. Unless some of them actually do come back here, and that's on them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because if you leave and come back with wife or girlfriend in tow, stupid gonna happen.
So in other words, well, I think so I think the basis, she kind of explained the point of the Passport Bros is like they go overseas because they feel like they're tired of dealing with the shit in America. So most of them are staying over there, right? But some will bring them back. But I mean, is that the only answer to this?
It's not, but it's how do I put this?
Mm-hmm. Shannara says she's making a good point in the video,
and she is. That's not wrong. She is. The fix to it is like these things take time. If you go over there, either you stay over there or you come up with a plan with your spouse that just communicate like we've been saying.
We lost Jude. He'll come back up when he can. Same with Tay. I think they're just having connectivity issues. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think she's making a good point as well though. Like if you go out and you grab a woman, you bring her back, she's gonna appropriate into the culture and she's gonna get Americanized, and then you'll have the same problem that you had before, right? You didn't truly address the issue of I guess maybe woman's behavior. It's kind of a weird way to say that, right? But
yeah, it is. It's like because I think a lot of what guys are trying to get away from is the 304s, as they call them.
304s, the hyenas.
She said she thought people went overseas to find a suitable wife. From when my understanding, it was to avoid generally hostile culture.
That is a good point too, Kay. I think that is the actual basis of the Passport Bros. But from her perspective, she's saying find a wife Which in a lot of cases, I think a lot of these guys who do that thing don't even really end up getting married. They just kind of go and they have fun, essentially, just live a bachelor life. Just
Hey,
you know
go
what I'm saying.
away.
Also, for the background comment, you think you could hang up your shirts before making a viral video? Wait, does she not have? Oh, wait a minute. Her background. Hold on. Now I gotta look at it. Yeah, she do got shirts hanging up in the back. Well, hold on. So I want to see what else she says in the video, though. Tay, did you have anything, or are you still kind of fiddling with your phone?
Yeah, man. My bad, guys. Internet beat me up once again this week. I think as far as guys traveling overseas, I understand the cost of living aspect of doing so.
Sure.
It is a lot cheaper. You can the American dollar goes a lot further over there. But as far as for relationships, I'm like, man, just be happy with wherever that is. Wherever you are, whoever you with, just be happy with that person. You know what I'm saying? You can find happiness here. If you feel like you can't find happiness here, go overseas, try it out. Because I think it's more so not necessarily the 304 culture and black women, white women, whatever. It's the fact that it's a cultural thing, like Western society thing.
I got you.
You know what I mean? Because we have a different upbringing here in America. It's all
very different.
But even in America, I think depending on what group we fall into.
Hey, get the bag.
Uh-oh.
Get what you can get out of this person.
This again.
Before they get you.
I caught the gist of that, Tay. The internet's jumping you again, man. The internet is fighting back. To me, honestly, though, I think moving overseas just to get away from a bad culture. Oh, there he is. Oh, damn, Tay's like Digivolving, bro. He was like on fire too. Mans was cooking. He was cooking. That internet got him.
I'm really sad I missed it, but my phone decided to overheat. It's not even that hot over here right now.
Oh, bro, it's been cool in Colorado right now. So that's the reason why I got sick, right? Last whatever Friday we had a family day. My unit did a barbecue, but it was like 40 degrees and raining. So we out there in the rain, just cooking it up, man. Oof. Hamburgers and hot dogs and shit. I thought
it was like a bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I caught like a cold or something after that, and I just been down for a minute. So, god damn it. But back to the main topic though, man. I feel like moving overseas is just even to find happiness, right? I feel like it's such a drastic thing to do because you got to think like overseas, you're dealing with not just the culture, but different laws and lack of laws. Because overseas, they don't really enforce stuff the same way that they do here. You know what I'm saying? They don't. The standard of business is not the same as it is here. And if you, I'm just saying, yeah, the women might be cool in some spots, but you gotta just from a holistic standpoint, I don't think that's the answer, man. To go overseas, I think we gotta fix what we got going on here.
I agree with that. Plus, you also gotta add one more thing to it, though. Just like how you were saying, it's how we conduct business, and that's the thing. Marriage and all that stuff is a business here, and some values overseas. Some of the ladies overseas look at marriage as, hey, I want to use the term subservant. I don't want to use that, but they actually take pride in being a homemaker. Take pride in being a companion to their mate. I'm not saying there's not ladies here in the States that's not like that, but it's
I'm gonna throw a point at y'all. I'm gonna throw a point at y'all, and I want you guys to give me your take on it. Women are here to serve. True, false? What y'all think about that?
False.
Women are here. Women are here to serve.
False.
And they want to be. And they want to serve.
Definitely.
Okay, now that you had that second part, I could say that there are some that, you know, may want to, but at the same time, no. Like I said it before, we are all human. Ain't nobody lesser than others. If you want to be in that position, obviously that you are an outlier. Like that's just what you want to do as a person. But nobody naturally wants to be viewed as lesser than somebody else.
Right.
She's laughing at that one.
I second that
false.
The hell was he singing?
So y'all collectively think women are not here to serve and they don't want to serve.
No, sounds like some freaking Dark Ages shit.
Oh, geez.
Right.
All right.
But I feel like or I should say think. I think that if you're in a relationship with somebody, they will want to do whatever they can to support the one they're with. You know, I think some people have a negative notion when it comes to submissiveness and all that good stuff. But if you want to, you know, like for example, I work late one night, and you know, when I come home like 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I don't care where my clothes go. I'm gonna just throw them damn floor. But I know it irritates my spouse. It irritates her to no end. But she understands too, though. So she tried to cut me some slack. You know, that's her doing her part. I wasn't saying me walking over her. It's her like, okay, I understand. Yes, it irritates the hell out of me, but I understand why he's doing it.
So I'm gonna say here's my take, right? I think women are here to be the helpmate to us, you know, and serve in that capacity, not just completely be subservient, but women are literally there to kind of help amplify what it is that we got going on. You know what I mean? So think about it like this. Y'all ever been with a chick, or, you know, for us that's married, that is like totally leaning into the experience of being with you, right? Who, like, okay, like maybe she's injecting herself into your world, so to speak, taking an interest in the things that you're doing, supporting you in your business ventures, like really just like that is such a dope experience, man. And I didn't really even understand that until, you know, I've been with my wife for a bit. And like the thing, like she literally compliments me. She's supporting what I'm doing. It kind of gives me some sound advice. Literally the helpmate, you know what I'm saying? Literally the helpmate. And that's kind of the aspect I'm hitting on when I say women are here to serve. And I think my wife enjoys doing that.
Hey,
I haven't heard any complaints.
Real quick, G, I want to give a shout out to Mrs. G. Goddamn it, she doing her job. She's the best.
Yeah, the wife is holding it down. Oh, we got some comments in there. Ashley Wynn says, "Then what are the men in here for?"
Provision.
Well, yes, that is part of it, Carl. So, I mean, literally, men are here to conquer the goddamn world. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? We're here to work. We're here to provide and go out and slay the beast. Yeah. That is literally what we do.
I'm gonna add to that. For those of you who do not like Jordan Peterson, okay, fine. You cannot like him. But what he said was true, and there are ladies who agree with him. And Kevin Samuels, rest in power, my brother. Think about what men have built, like over eons of years.
The world, my guy.
Exactly. Construction, freaking manual labor, you name it. Like, I can't go through everything because my brain is just but all that physical stuff, like, not to put down any women at all, that's not what I'm doing, but myself and my roommate, we used to work for a wedding planning company. We used to lift, since we doubled them, like almost 400 pounds worth of stuff, like 200
Jesus
pound
Christ.
tables, and we stacked them on top of each other and carried these things, loading a truck. And there were 16 of these tables, if I remember correctly. We used to load pews, like freaking 40 something pews into a truck along with these tables. Like we're here for the physical labor. We're here for just to build.
I mean, more than just that, but so again, we're kind of piggybacking off each other. Man, Carl, you'd be a great first shirt in the military. Because that's literally, oh man, if you know, for those of you who don't know military culture, whenever there's like some type of formation or some type of meeting or squadron function, you got the commander and you got the chief and the first shirt, and the shirt always, let me piggyback off of what the commander said, like literally without fail. So it's just kind of funny. But it usually complements what he said. He says the same thing, right? But yeah, men literally are here to build. We make communities. We, you know what I'm saying? That's literally the foundation of what we're here for. We provide provision and safety for the women in our lives. And not even just the women in our lives. Like if you want to even just look back a few years ago before even now, like we don't even like to see women get hurt in public. You know what I mean?
Nope.
Like if now nowadays it's a little different because you know a lot of women are saying that they're equal to men. So a lot of men now are backing off and they're saying, okay, we're equal. Then you don't need my protection or my provision. You can hold it down yourself.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's literally what's happening now in society. And it's a scary thing.
Yeah.
It's a scary ass thing.
Well, let me add something. Let me add a perspective to it.
Yeah.
A relationship is like, think of it like a ecosystem, right? If one part of the food chain or one part of the ecosystem goes down, everything is destroyed, right? So
Facts.
what that means? That's saying a woman has her role in the relationship, you know, being the nurturer, being the in some cases that, you know, she helps financially because, hey, I ain't gonna hold you. There's no, unless you're making money like that, ain't no way in hell you can run a whole household on one income alone.
In this
That's
day
great.
and age, hell no. Especially
That's
like
great.
the median salary is like 40 to 50,000, and it's just not enough.
Ooh,
like you need two people working right now.
Exactly. Also, you know, women are naturally good with children. You know, there are some outliers out there from the good side and the bad side, but I digress. But you know, and the men provide leadership, masculinity, and all that good stuff. Not saying that women cannot provide leadership and whatnot.
And Shannara has a point. Women are doing both nowadays, but you shouldn't have to. Is my point. You know what I mean? You shouldn't. Women should not have to be the mom and the dad in the situation. But you know, life situations happen. Decisions are made. Children are brought into the world. And yeah, men do need to step up.
Agreed.
Shannara, we're all on the same page. We're all on the same page. Yes.
But look, Joe, G, she's right. Yeah. But at the same time, too, there's another aspect to it, too. Because there's those type of women that are, so I'm so independent, I don't need nobody, and they will literally push a man out.
And we talk about that,
they will block him from doing his job.
Well, that's where it goes into that masculine energy. That's where it goes into that masculine energy, you know? Right. And I just want to put this out there too for the people who might be new to the channel and tuning in. This platform isn't to tear down women or tear down men or just to I just point out all the things that are wrong. We're discussing it because we have to, so that we can make better informed decisions going forward on this stuff. You know what I mean? That's the whole point. I want men to do better. You know what I'm saying? I want men to avoid crazy situations, you know, certain type of women with certain characteristics, right, that might be unfavorable, you know, bringing children into the world without their dads. You know, we want to avoid all the shit that's been happening over the past decade so that we can do better as a people. And specifically, I need my black people to do better. You know what I'm saying? I want our people to do better. We need to start winning, goddamn it. Everybody else got their paradise on earth. You know what I'm saying? The Chinese got, stores set up in the neighborhoods, the Puerto Ricans, the whites. Everybody has their shit happening except us. We are the only people who cannot fucking get our shit together because we keep fighting over this petty shit instead of just falling in line with what we need to do and pushing the agenda forward. You know what I mean? I kind of went on a little tangent. I didn't even see.
Look, a lot of us unfortunately
You're
has
good,
that I'm gonna
you're
get
right.
them before they get me mentality.
Yeah,
Gonna keep us down forever.
Right.
Yeah, man.
And part of the other thing is we don't trust each other. We really don't.
We don't trust nobody though. We don't trust black women. We don't trust black men. Like that's why our businesses and things aren't growing because we don't trust and support each other, bro.
It's like, I see it like this. All right, so I was at my job yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said they needed help. I was like, and somebody else was like, "Hey, Carl, can you help him?" Like, okay. All I did was walk towards the dude, and they were like, "Whoa, what are you doing? Like, what do you mean? You can't just walk up on people like that." I'm sitting up here like, see, y'all been in the street too long. Y'all need to stop this. Like, seriously, stop that crap.
Well, you've heard me say it before. Our culture is just not. I'm a paraphrase from Anton Daniels. I watch his content, Lapeef Network, and all them a lot. Black culture is trash right now. Okay, it's it's garbage, bro.
You're not wrong, because it's like if I can't just simply walk up to you without you feeling defensive, don't you think that there's a problem there that you need to look back and like, whoa, what? Why am I saying this?
Right, that's not normal.
There's an issue. I would think that there's an issue.
Yeah.
I can't simply walk down the street, or I can't simply walk, like, if I see like certain, like, okay, let's go to ladies for example.
Mm-hmm.
I don't walk behind women. I don't, especially if you don't know that I'm there. I will walk across the street because I do not need you to accuse me. Oh, he tried to do something to me. No, I'm walking down the street. There's nothing to do with you.
Carl at his finest.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
Nothing. Keep preaching, brother. Keep preaching.
But no, seriously, it's like.
But Carl, I want to inject just for that point real quick. I think that's just I think that walking behind a woman thing, I think that's just an actual man woman like thing. Like just being a man, for whatever in this day and age kind of intimidates like if you're walking down the same, like I don't think it has to be like the black man type joint. I think that's just being the dude in general for that one.
5'7". What are you intimidated by?
I know, but that's just a thing. Like I've always felt that too. Like if I'm walking down the sidewalk and I see a woman suddenly like cut into that direction, I go out of my way to like I may have to take a longer route to get to where I'm going, but I fucking just to make her feel safe.
Yeah,
I fucking go the other way. I cross the street or something, or maybe I'll just turn around and then go back at a later time because I'm like, okay, well, I just want her to feel safe. You know what I'm saying?
Mundo. And then then I think I've seen maybe once or twice. I'm sorry, be quiet, Kay. I hope. Shut up, Kay. But no, seriously.
Hell no.
It's like I think some women actually get mad at that. Like they will actually say something to go out of their way to say something to you. I'm like, I'm just trying not to cause a situation, and I still cause a situation. That's weird. I don't know.
So I'm gonna play devil's advocate real quick, and it's just because I will admit I'm one of those a little bit petty people.
Oh no, you very petty, bro. You the king of petty.
Anyway, so G, you and I both know, like in military community, we always have to salute our officers as a greeting, right?
Yep. Even when you're just walking past them.
I've noticed some of them try to duck you.
Oh, they do 100%.
And I went out of my way to let them know, like, this is a requirement for me. And I saw you go down. Nah, you gonna get this salute.
It's like, I seen you. Seen that I seen you. Come on now. You getting this salute, goddammit.
Like, boy, yeah. I'm clearly approaching you. I'm prepping. My hand's itchy. I gotta pull the trigger. Oh, you don't want this? You don't want this? I'm coming. I'm getting that. You salute me.
Wait. So how do they... Yeah, because they do got to render a salute back too. That's true.
But when it comes to this, and in my ways of being petty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not gonna say you guys are wrong. Like I've made my moves where, like, if I know somebody's coming my way, like, all right, just to give that benefit of the doubt, I don't know them. Obviously, as I said in like the episode before or the one before that, I don't remember when I said it, but like, you know, be polite, be courteous, but I will give you a comfortable distance.
Facts.
Even before COVID, I gave you your 6 feet. But that's as much as I'm giving you because I got places to be. I ain't got time to be crossing no street.
That's true.
You know, it's the worst though. Like if you try to speed up, so like you try to walk past them so that you're in front of them and not behind them, so they feel comfortable, and they're walking almost as fast as you're going, so you got to fucking walk extra fast.
Yeah. No, actually, hear me out on this, right?
Yeah.
So obviously, I'm old. I got to move sometimes because my knees, they ain't the same as they used to be.
We're not old. We're in our 30s.
All right, fine.
Old
I'm seasoned.
There you go.
But my knees act like they're 60. So like I'll get up, I'll start moving around my mall and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And there have been points where, like, 1 minute the mall is dead, I'll go to a store, like shoot the shop with some people, come out, and then there's like everybody.
Yeah, like where'd y'all come from?
I'll see like couples walk in, and at first it's like, okay, I'm gonna match their pace until like I can divert and go around because there's just I don't know why California malls are popular. Like you go back to Carl's still in our hometown.
Yep.
How are the malls out there?
Dead.
Bro,
everybody's in these malls.
Friggin' Fredericktown Mall abandoned except for they made warehouse theaters.
Jesus.
And FSK is still up, but
Francis Scott Key.
Hey, yeah, man.
I remember that.
But to compare, like everybody's here, so like I'm actually like, okay, I got to keep my pace until I can get an opening, and then I'll try to get that opening to like go around them. Yep. And I've actually had someone get offended. I went around them.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
it's like I'm just trying not to make y'all uncomfortable.
Because like, what was it? The guy ended up speaking up. He was like, "Hey, why are you coming up on my girl like that?" And I was like, "I'm trying to go back to my office. Like, y'all doing too much."
That's.
I'm not even gonna stop to converse with you. I'm just going. You follow me. You getting recruited.
Hey, but let me ask you this: if you're out walking with your old lady or your girlfriend or whatever, because we're actually 3 of us are married. Carl, you didn't get married yet. Eventually, but if you're out walking with your wife, you're not even a little bit defensive. Like you're not conscious of other dudes maybe looking at her.
So there have been moments where I don't know if I just exist as a deterrent because I'm so ugly. But
oh my god,
there was one time I actually heard my wife tell me after, like, so she was cosplaying for Anime Expo. I was just like, hey, chill right here. I'm gonna go to the car real quick, get something, come back. She told me someone asked her out the moment 2 minutes of being gone, someone asked her out.
Damn. So in your case, they were respectful and waited till you left.
That ain't respectful, bro. That's called being a scavenger.
No, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. Y'all remember that Family Guy clip when Peter got lost in the mall? He starts calling out Lois. he hears another dude call out and is just like, "Is your wife named Lois too?" No, but looking at you, I feel like I have a chance. And I was like,
oh boy, that's bad.
I felt like that.
Carl, do you feel the same? Like if you are out with your girl, like
okay, I feel like this.
Yeah,
because I've actually experienced it. If I'm gonna lose my lady, either she wasn't mine in the first place, or I wasn't working hard enough. So,
damn.
And that is kind of it. But I mean, my self-esteem's like as good as my looks. So,
Oh no.
well,
like, I'm glad I'm married. But if she told me she was done and let, like, shit, hey, I made it this far.
That's tough.
However, if someone comes in disrespectful, yeah, I'm gonna say I'm gonna speak up.
If disrespectful, yo, the hands is rated E for everyone. Do not disrespect.
But like, obviously, I won't even say like I'm imposing realistically.
Yeah.
But like, if someone was just, oh, I'm gonna dart around because I'm trying to get through like that makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like he came around and was just like, nice ass bitch, and then tried to run.
I'm chasing your dumb man. Get back here.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Carl is a genuine witness to what I will do to someone. You drop disrespect.
I told the story. Remember, I already told.
Yeah,
the story.
you told us, and that was
I still laugh about that, and I still don't understand how he was mad at you. It was like you said, it's called talk shit, get hit. Like,
I mean, I understand why he's mad because he got hit.
Well, yeah. don't talk shit. That's
it. Tay, what you got on it, man?
Okay. My philosophy is if your woman looks good, guys is going to look. It's
right.
the nature of the beast.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's the nature of the beast. If she look good, she put herself together well, guys are going to look. But like the rest of the consensus, hey, don't touch. Once you get physical,
exactly.
I'm gonna get physical.
Right.
You know?
Fact.
And there's another thing too. Women are the gatekeepers of sexual interaction.
They are,
right?
100%.
They can handle themselves.
No guy
can have sex unless they say yes.
Yeah, exactly. No guys can get in between their legs unless they let them. And then you'll see the character of the female at that point.
Exactly. It's like, because and Tay's a witness. Tay can actually confirm this. He knows my sister. You go near my sister the wrong way, you gonna get it. That's all I gotta say. So,
yeah, that little Pokemon got a special special thing in his front.
You called her
Pokemon. Holy shit!
Pokemon.
Hey,
but
Eevee going to transform to what's the flame one?
Flareon.
Yeah, that's what she's going to turn into.
Bruh, do not mess with my
sister's a fireball, huh?
Yes, bruh.
Try to get that Pikachu, get a Mach punch to the jaw.
Me and that one used to scrap when we was
Mach
kids.
choke the fuck out.
Scrap. We used to scrap, bruh.
I got you.
She was the one who went to the military. I didn't.
Man.
Girls that come to my choke you the fuck out.
So then I wonder, because it sounds like we all have pretty normal interactions and, we had shit going on and stuff. I wonder, what do y'all think? And I like to get solutions for this stuff, but how do we, what would be the catalyst to get things on track, right, with our people? Like, how do we start getting this in the right direction?
Like, I think Carl and Tay said this before, but we got to check the ego and learn how to communicate.
Is it just like people need to check their egos, or are you saying
100%? Because obviously here we try to have cordial discussion, get a genuine debate going.
Mm-hmm.
But there's genuinely someone out there, I guarantee you, I could send them a video, and the moment there's something they disagree about it, they put on the angry eyebrows and want to fight. But why? why do you feel the need to fight someone for disagreeing when you could just talk about it?
Right. Just like we had the conversation with 100% truth, which we need to start doing more of that.
I think that was a good civil discourse. Like, I like having people up who have different opinions from us. You know what I'm saying? I like that because it challenges not only our viewpoint, it forces us to kind of explain it and really dive deeper into it, and then I can kind of understand what's going on with them. Because that's the whole thing too. I like to consider myself a student of the world, right? So I like to understand why it is that you think what you think. You know what I mean? To try to relate a little bit better and maybe try to share my viewpoint so maybe you can get what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Literally communication as the basis. So I don't know. I mean, I know I asked y'all a very hard question there. Because I know, you know,
I got something to add too.
What you got, Tay?
I mean, all you guys' opinion, points are definitely valid. I think it's a cultural thing too, because what we value as Black people is also separating us as well.
It's a solid point, and we have mentioned this before.
Stuff, and that could be anybody, but it's like I think the material things is one of the most damaging evening gents. Hey, Soma.
Hey, cause Soma in the building.
We got I think
good afternoon.
I think that the material aspect of things is what really damages us, because we're after all the Yeezys and friggin' Jordans and all this stuff, and we just miss like the core values of everything.
So you would say we don't really care so much about the character of people anymore, or we're focused on the material, we're focused on what we can get.
Right.
What you can do for me right now. Or what's the hottest trend, right?
Yep.
I could get behind that.
So
what you got?
Actually, that is a great note. That instant gratification.
Exactly.
So a lot of the talks I've had recently, not just with recruiting, but, you know, just kind of shoot and shop with a few people.
Yeah.
A lot of folks are looking for that instant gratification now. Because, I think I talked to you about this, but for Tay and Carl, how many people in the year of 2022 do you think came into my office and said, I want to join because I want to serve my country?
0.
I'll say 4.
Carl is correct.
Holy crap.
And I've had 10 people leave me because when we talked about jobs, I couldn't tell them about a bonus.
Right. Yeah, they wanted some type of bonus money. They're like, yeah, so it's what will, yeah, god damn it. We're so self-centric now,
money is important, but when in fairness, good values don't keep your stomach full. Understood, that is a good point.
But for relationships,
however, bad values destroy lives, like literally and metaphorically. I understand.
Devil's advocate. You don't think good values can destroy people's lives? Can't destroy people's lives?
And see, therein lies the rub. It's a dang on catch. It's a double-edged sword. All of this is a double-edged sword.
Because I know you've heard the quote, the path to hell is paved with good intentions. You know what I'm saying?
It's like you try to do something right, and then possibly everything goes wrong.
Oh, like gents, I think the way forward is all of those things, right? I think the ego, the materialism, I think we're hypersexualized, and I've mentioned that a couple times on the channel too. But like even at a young age, so like we grew up in the 90s, like the 2000s. Y'all remember like the music videos that used to come on TV and the video Yeah,
Shut
to the
up.
wall. The sweat drop down my balls. Ski, 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 ski. You know, like that was an actual
Wow.
song.
Y'all are clowns for that.
You remember that? Like it was an actual song. Like,
Shoot, yeah, I remember Get Low because they
but
still
just,
play it in the bars today.
but yeah, but that's as a people, that's kind of become like our focus. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I think we have to get away from that. We have to. I don't know how you change culture, to be honest. You know what I mean? I don't know if it starts with conversations like these. You know what I mean? Where we just have it and we have to change our behavior, and then maybe that changes culture.
It's difficult to do because of think about how far ingrained that we are into it. We're talking about like 30 to 40 years that this has been passed down from generation to generation. Every time a new generation comes up, they're exposed to this stuff. And they think, hey, this is tradition. This is the right thing to do when it's actually not.
But even with that, I will say this, because obviously the Air Force, at least, because I can only talk on my brand.
Yeah.
We've been trying to change some of that stuff, such as the good old boy system. Like, yeah, it's still a thing, but now it's actively stated, like, hey, if you see it, bring it up.
Oh, yep.
Hey, if you are not okay, it's okay to talk about it. Go seek help if you need it. But at the same time, you got some of them old heads who's like, but if I do it, people are going to look at me different. But then you just have that 1-2 people who hear, oh, so it's okay. And then they do it. So there's stages to how people will react to change. Obviously, there's going to be those who jump on it, probably because they were thinking about it in the first place. A few people who, I'll out myself, like, someone brings up, oh, this is going to change, but I've seen enough of what's been going on. I will wait. I will advocate for the change if it's for the better, like if it's for the greater good. But I personally will wait before I act.
Fair point.
And then, of course, you just have those people that, nope, this is it. This is the way it's going to be. And once the change actually takes into effect, they're usually the last ones to, go along with it.
But you know something though, Jew? That's another problem we have too, man. We too, as black people in that community, man, we always care what somebody else think.
Yeah.
We let the one of my favorite quotes. We are allowing us as lions. We're allowing the opinions of sheep to affect us. If you're a lion, man, who cares? A lion ain't gonna lose sleep over opinion of a sheep. Who cares? You're food. Who cares?
True. That's true.
I like that analogy. That's right. King of the Jungle doesn't give a shit about what anybody else thinks because y'all are literally lower on the food chain. That's a fair point. I want to bring up Kay's point real quick. He says teaching children changes cultures.
Yeah.
I don't think that's okay. Let me think about that one. I think that's true.
Teaching children properly changes cultures.
Right.
Because we've seen the negative aspect of it. Right? Like society now is a product of what children were taught like maybe a generation or two ago, right? So but how likely is it, man, that black people will get it? That's the thing, man. That's what frustrates me the most. I don't think we'll ever get it. I don't know, as a whole people.
It's going to take a lot of work.
Yeah,
we are going to have to put effort into it. But again, it's one of those things that we can't. What was it? Carl was the one who said, like, you got to be willing to teach and you have to be willing to learn.
I was just about to say that again because actually,
yeah, I know because I don't say anything motivation.
I got an example.
What you got?
There was this kid. He's 27. So I was talking to him a little bit. I told him, like, yo, get yourself right in anything you need to do. Because young black kid, and young black males are worried about booty most of the time.
That testosterone is going, you know what I'm saying?
And can get led astray. So I told him, like, yo, be careful who you get with. Talk, ask questions. Don't just get with a girl just because she's got, nice body, hourglass figure, all that stuff. Learn her, like literally learn her. And I gotta follow my own advice because I'm still learning myself, and I'm 35, about to be 36 real soon. So I got some learning to do. But when we teach others, we teach ourselves. So that's what I got for that.
Fair point. I like that. Teaching others helps you teach yourself, or you learn in the process. I heard something similar to that before. I don't know, like when you learn a little something about yourself.
Yep.
But these damn passport bros and all. Oh, I like that one. You guys got anything else you want to cover on this topic before we transition?
So one of the things that that Professor Superior wanted to cover was, it is wondered why
Black. You just stole his thunder on this too.
He did. He did.
Anyway, it is wondered why black men go towards other.
Each one teach one.
It's wondered why black men go towards other cultures. All right, as a man with personal experience in this.
Wait, you've been with other cultures, Carl? You've dated a white woman, Carl? You've dated a white woman?
That's all he dates.
All right, Hank Hill over there.
White women?
Oh,
Lord.
Hold on. 2 of them. My first 2 girlfriends were white. Here's why that is. Here's why that is. Hold on. Here's why that is. Bro. Black ladies in the audience, please hear me. I am giving you the keys to the city. This may get me hurt.
It's okay. He's a He-Man woman hater.
Shut up. I'm not. But seriously, it's not that we are leaving you for white women, Asian women, all of that. I mean, some of us, yes, it's a 50-50 thing. But when you tell a man that either he basically that he doesn't have the qualities that you want, he's not just going to sit there and wait on you hand and foot, especially if it's qualities that he cannot help. Like, his face is, unattractive, blah, blah, blah. Or he's too short. You can't control those things. You honestly can't. I understand that's a preference. It's a silly preference. It's a very silly preference, but it's a preference. Okay, I get that. But
you can continue, Carl. I'm just bringing up the chat, so you can continue.
Yeah. A guy is not going to wait on you hand and foot, especially when, let's say, I don't like using this terminology, but I'm going to use it anyway. If Becky comes towards me, right, of her own volition, I didn't say anything. I didn't go towards her. She came towards me. We get into a mutual conversation. We get to know each other. That leads to dating. Then you got black lady in the back. I feel so bad saying that. But you got a black lady in the back who wasn't interested in said guy, right? But gets mad at the situation. Like, why couldn't he come to? Because you rejected him. You turned him away. So in turn, you technically turned him towards Becky. So I'm gonna end on this note. It's not that black men are leaving you per se, but when you reject a guy and someone else holds their hand out, Becky's putting in the work that you're not.
Becky's competing.
Yeah, Becky's competing. Becky's seeing all this go down. She was like, well, I want to take care of that man or whatever. That's just a little food for thought. Seriously. Like, I've gone through it myself. Trust me. Like, I'm not just talking out my ass. Like, like black women, I don't know what it, not all black women, but some black women just have a very bad aversion to me. And then white women just want to come towards me and have random conversations. I'm like, what is going on here?
Let me ask you something real quick, Carl. Let me ask something to you thing, Carl. It's not only that, the whole rejection thing. I think as far as when it comes to black men dating other races or whatever, so a lot of black men feel like, I'm gonna use my wife's quote. Shout out to Mr. Superior, goddammit. Shout out to
Mr. Superior.
I love that lady.
Shout out to
I love that
Mrs.
lady.
Superior,
I love her to death.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
So she said, go where you are celebrated, not where you tolerated.
That's
wise words from a beautiful woman,
That's
right?
true.
Wise words.
That's true.
So,
why stick around where they're tolerating you? Facts.
Right, exactly. So so my black sisters, listen to big bro, listen to uncle, listen to what I'm telling you. if you want more guys, black men to be more interested into you, be approachable. You know what I'm saying? We want the same, believe it or not, we want the same things you want. Now don't get me wrong, there's some outliers out there, there's some real F boys.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
On their
asses. And the Ray Rays.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm on their asses. They need to do better. Like my wife said, they definitely need to do better.
Yeah.
But for the general population of black men, most of them do want y'all. They really do. Yep. But if you're sitting there with the RFB, if for y'all don't know, the rusty bitch face.
RBF.
Yeah, the RBF. Yeah. So, no guy's gonna want to approach that. They're like, okay, what's wrong with her? Why is she looking like that? Well, it's okay to smile. It's okay to be. You ain't gotta be strong all the time. We
just
acknowledge
a goddamn
strength.
Smile.
It's called
we
body
acknowledge
language.
the strength, ladies, but you ain't gotta be strong all the time.
Body language. It's very important for guys.
Yes,
for guys too. Like it's body language is very important because I actually had a rule for myself. If I see someone like Tay mentioned about RBF, if I see somebody with that, I'm not walking towards you. Absolutely not. I'm not trying to get cussed out just because I came to say hi.
There's another aspect to this that I think we're missing too, Carl.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna play this clip. I want y'all to. This is over from the Lapeef Network too. But Mr. Logic, this guy is dope. He's always dropping wisdom nuggets. Check this out. This was on their Lapeef Let's Talk joint.
All right.
This is how women think.
I'm turning it
I
up.
got this good pussy, right? No, you don't. This pussy, it's a hole, it get wet, and it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? The more you deal with that chick, you know what I'm saying? You might flip over, you might put the can opener, you might put on your good sheets, the 1,500 count. You know what I'm saying? If she real good, you might go up to 2,000. You know what I'm saying? But that's based upon her giving you a peace of mind. The literally the best women that I ever been with in my life, they gave me a fucking peace of mind. They integrated themselves in my life. They sat there and they cheered me on when I was beat my partners in goddamn Quest. No, I would beat my partner in man, bet $200 a game.
Go, baby, go, baby.
She'll sit there and cheer it on. Integrate yourself in these men's lives.
What y'all think about what Logic was saying?
He's spot on. He is absolutely spot on.
Agreed. Man would definitely want his woman to be supportive. But also, on the flip side, us men, like I said earlier, I'm on y'all asses. We gotta support our women. I don't care, because okay, I'm not in the Outlander, right? But that's my wife's thing. So I try to learn about the show. You know what I'm saying? Because I know she likes it. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if she's still on or not, but I got her the books.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I don't know much about the show, but goddamn it, look, hey, if you like it, goddamn it, I love it.
That's support right there.
So with that support factor, I forget who I heard this from, I don't even know who said it before because I feel like it was said on here. I know I don't say things, but a relationship at the end of the day needs to be 100%. Not because it's 50-50, but because you got to be able to provide for them when they're at that 20, buck up to 80, and that goes both ways.
Facts.
But you as a unit need to be at 100%.
100%.
Because the other saying.
Oh,
the other saying. Hey, see, I told you I don't say anything on this show.
Goddamn someone. He said I said that. Oh, wait a minute. He claimed that quote.
Hey, y'all heard it here. It came from Soma. He got it. Because as for another quote, in terms of where this is going, I can do bad all by myself. So why do I need to be in a relationship?
And that therein lies the issue. Oh, now Kay is claiming it. Now he says he said it.
Okay.
Hey, somebody said it because Resident Otaku Jew, he never says anything. I'm not the philosophical one.
It's not the deep one here. We all know Carl is actually the deepest thinker on this panel.
Shoot, I don't know about that.
Deep thoughts with the deep.
No,
yeah, man.
I am the wise fool.
The wise fool. No. I mean, I
don't know about that. I'm just saying.
I mean, real talk though, I really do glean some solid stuff that I didn't even think about, when we do have these conversations. Because I have my point of view. Oh, we lost him. You gotta add him back in.
I got
There
it.
he goes.
Could you
Oh my
gosh,
God. I got it.
You got it. That's right. I don't have Sus is not here this week. Normally he'd be messing around with the comments and stuff. Homie's getting the bag at work today. But I always do glean different points of view from you guys because, like I said, I have my perspective about how I think things. I think I have a very rigid mindset, to be honest. But I do try to at least be open to learning other stuff. And you guys never fail every week. Like, well, hey, this is this thing too. Like, God damn it, that's right. So
I just pull from experiences, man. That's literally the only thing you can do is pull from your experiences, because what else do you have?
Right.
Exactly.
Right. I try to put in whatever wisdom I can share. I mean, I know due to the internet and other things, I try to be as coherent as possible for you guys.
Yeah. I mean, that's the key thing. As long as you can articulate your point, man, and it makes sense, that's the key. So I do kind of have one last thing I want to talk about, right? While we've been talking about
the fact that we probably hit our anniversary.
Has it been a year since we really started doing these?
I feel like it. I feel like we're coming up on the Homie Talk anniversary.
Oh man, I got to do something special, like give out some hoodies or something like that. Because I do have Homie Talk hoodies. So
Hey,
I don't know.
got that merch.
We have merch. I just haven't really publicized it because the channel is still growing. Yeah. But you people watch, huh?
I want that coffee mug, bro.
I think that's his. I don't think that's merch.
This goddamn, we just got this from the stove with the K on it. Yeah, man. No, real talk. I'll collaborate with y'all and see if we want to do some type of giveaway or something like that. But for you guys watching, like and subscribe and share the shit and comment. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, now someone told me I want the mug too. Yeah. Oh, Jude just made that up, and then oh my days,
y'all are so oh my gosh.
But wait, let me get back to where I was going.
Yeah,
we've had a lot of divorces happening lately. Y'all been paying attention to what's been going on?
I think who was it? I know Tia Mowry.
Yeah, sister Tia Mowry.
You can never tell with those. You literally can't tell with those two.
I thought one had a mole and the other didn't.
Right.
They have moles? I didn't even
But yeah, seriously, Tia was, I think it was Tia, She was on a show, and I don't know if this correlates with that. I kind of feel like it does, but it may not. But I'm gonna go for it anyway. She was on a show, and she was asked if she was okay, and she tried to hold it together, but 5 seconds later, she just broke down. And that could be it. Like, who knows what was going on? Like, was he checking if she was all right? Like, we don't
But I
know
think
what's going on.
she's the one who filed for the divorce. I think she's the one who filed for it, and she did. There aren't details as to why, but the speculation is that some people are thinking the dude was cheating, or the mass consensus that I've seen across different channels is that they're saying when she got with her husband, he was just nobody. Like, he was broke. He wasn't really known, but now he's kind of coming into his stride. He's actually on a TV show or something like that. I don't even know what show he's on, right? But he's actually a good actor now, and he's making money and doing his thing.
In the movie Karen.
He's in yeah. He's I don't even know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't even know the dude until I was there. Like, yeah, he's married to her. But he's in the movie. He's on the TV show. He's doing his thing. He's getting his bread, and now suddenly there's this divorce is happening, and people are thinking it's because she's not able to really control him anymore. Y'all ever heard that thing like what was it, like mom wives, like mother wives type thing? Where like they marry a dude who's less than them so they can kind of control him type thing.
Oh, okay.
People think that's what's going on here.
That's crazy, bro. That's a real thing, man. That's crazy.
That is some scary stuff. That's another thing that needs to be addressed, because I'm noticing they're like, these things are not being addressed. Like, all right. I'm not trying to do. I'm gonna do a slight subject change.
Go for it.
All right, with feminism, right? Did anybody see that there was a hashtag going around Twitter as far as that movement? KILL all men.
I didn't see that. What? That was an actual hashtag?
That was an actual hashtag, dude.
What the fuck?
I think it was like 2 years ago or something, but that was an actual thing, and nobody said anything about it. I learned about it from Melanie King. I learned about it from her. See, someone saw it.
Also, I do want to say one thing on this chat. If we do start pushing out some merch, I just want to pause on what Soma said and add no homo.
Do the homie. No, this ain't the Boondocks episode.
Shout out to Soma, goddammit.
Was putting together some stuff on that a few years back.
Yeah, Soma researches all this stuff.
But I saw that, and I'm like, why are these things not being addressed? Going back to, like, divorce rate, because I didn't even know the divorce rate was that bad recently.
Yeah, it's 50% right now.
Well, I mean, if you were saying like 2 years ago, think about all the other things that got highlighted. And I'm not going to say, manipulation by the media, anything like that, but, manipulation by the media and all that. There's some things that get overlooked.
Mm-hmm. But I think his point is, like, when women do like crazy shit, we don't pay attention. But when men do mild stuff, they get
extreme response to that.
They get murdered.
Possibly. I mean, but it's like also going, Kay just brought up something that also needs to be addressed. Incels don't know how to handle themselves around women, and one of my coworkers brought up a great point. Like, when incels, go up to women and they do all this crazy stuff, they're expecting love in return. They're expecting something in return. But here's the thing: if you've known nothing but, like, just constant rejection and possibly hatred, what do you think? Like, you're going to expect something. Like if you try to do a good deed, you're going to expect, some sort of positivity. And if you don't get that, you're going to react negatively.
I concur.
Well,
I mean, it's in the name, involuntarily celibate. Involuntary, they just don't know how
I
to
do
get
want to
women.
say, with that, and again, this comes down to communication. Like, you gotta, when you talk with people, obviously with friendship, that's kind of like an unconditional thing. Like, I got with G when we were in college. It was like, yo, you like games? I like games. You want to hang out? I'm gonna hang out. Is it cool if I drop by your place? Yeah. Like, you communicate those things. Exactly. When you go out of your way and like, oh, hey, I got you this. In most cases, and I just mean normal baseline case, is like, okay, you did that out of the kindness of your heart. If you're expecting if you have any expectations while you're doing that, that's something that needs to be stated so that obviously if it's not going to go the way you want, you can stop.
Right.
But if that's just who you are, you're naturally a giving person. Obviously, you're going to keep doing that. And now the person knows, like, hey, this is how they are.
Yep.
Obviously, if I don't want anything to get misunderstood, I should bring up, I understand this is you. I'm uncomfortable with it.
Yep. I used to, so back when I was a younger lad, before y'all try to get me.
Young lad.
This man.
Quiet, take. I used to buy roses around here, like, and give them to ladies. Not because I was expecting anything, because I wasn't.
You sure you weren't, Carl?
I wasn't. I literally wasn't. I just gave women roses and I walked my butt away. So I actually got chased down a few times.
What?
I got chased down a few times.
Was it the white women, Carl?
Not all the time. Some of them were light skinned. Y'all leave me alone. Anyway, but yes, when I went out to bars, I used to give women roses, and some of them tried to chat me up. I'm like, hey, this is just an appreciation thing. I'm not expecting anything. I don't want sex. I don't need your number. Nothing like that. I just want to show you that I appreciate you. That's it. And I did that without even saying that stuff. And I just got reciprocation without, I didn't even care about reciprocation. And I think that's one of the main problems, like Jude just said, with incels. They're expecting something because they're trying to fill a void, but they want that void filled with love. But it's like you got to stop with these crazy expectations that, I did something nice for you, so you have to give me something. That's not how that works. But we're like, we have to teach them that, though. And people don't want to teach. People do not want to teach incels anything because they think they're just dangerous perverts and all that stuff. and that's crazy. And that's what I think that's why Jordan Peterson is so frustrated, because he's trying to help these guys and people are bashing him for trying to help these guys. Whereas society is like, no, just leave them in the dirt where they belong. No, you educate people. Educate. Don't humiliate.
I think those are the type of dudes that end up in those relationships, if they get a relationship where they do get taken advantage of, self-esteem is low. But when they do get their shit together, that's when it becomes a problem.
That's
when it becomes a problem.
That's some sick stuff.
Crazy, isn't it? But that's kind of what's been happening. That's what I noticed. That's been trending. I've seen a lot of couples get divorced. Specifically in Tia Mowry's relationship with her and that dude. How it started versus how it is now. I thought that was just an interesting dynamic there. Which is very different from, like, you look at the Tom Brady situation. He and his wife Giselle. I don't know what's going on in their relationship, but he unretired and then. he unretired, and then she dropped some divorce papers on him. You know what I'm saying? She said, "Nah, you know, that's what it is."
Wait. I think I have a theory.
What's your theory?
All right. So, how many times did he have concussions? Oh, you're muted.
My bad. I think has like quite a few because he's been playing a long time.
That may be what it is. Like, she probably told him, like, for his safety. Now, maybe she was manipulating him, but I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
She's got her own money. She's like the VP of like some modeling at, I don't want to say Playboy, but maybe Playboy. Like she's like up there. She's making her own bread.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
So let's say she probably did this because, like, she probably tried to advise him, like, please, you have to retire, because if you get another concussion, you're going to get hurt. He is like, no, I'm gonna stick with this, and she's probably like, well, I'm not trying to be at your funeral. It's a possibility.
Is that really grounds for divorce though? I don't know. That's crazy. Like,
extreme calls for extremes.
Like, what would cause like?
So I will say this. I will say this on the defensive end. Like,
defensive end,
you naturally do something where you know you're gonna get hurt, right?
Yep.
If your partner cares about you, yes, we did talk about the support and all that. But on the other end of it, do you think they want to see you keep getting hurt?
Nope.
No, I don't think they want to see that.
I mean,
so in one of those things where you're trying to get someone to open their eyes, realize, hey, it's not just damage to you. Obviously, yeah, you want to do it, but like, look at the people around you, kind of thing. Like, someone might say that. Right. But at the same time, I don't know context behind all this exactly. It's just a little bit of that devil's advocate. If someone, you know, is looking out for your best interest, they might say something to, like, hey, I'm saying this to try to spark that light bulb. Look at what's beyond what you're doing.
All right, so let's take Tom Brady out of it. If your wife or girlfriend was a professional MMA fighter or a boxer, she was like just the best.
I'm saying something.
Yeah.
Would you divorce her if she's unretired?
If I have to open her eyes, because MMA, like, do you guys remember in, I believe it's Bellator, do you guys remember a fighter named Cyborg, the male one?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with it.
So there was a fight he had against Michael Venom Page, MVP. So in that fight, MVP finished that fight with a flying knee. He did a lot of damage to Cyborg. Turns out, Tay actually knows maybe more about this than I do. But when they did the X-ray, friggin', I think like maybe a good portion of his skull, probably like 60 to 75% of it, broken. And they basically couldn't clear him. He was forced retired because of it. Because if he took a bad strike to the face, he was probably gonna die. So I would say, if I have to divorce my wife, like, then I will take that option. If it's to save your life and show you, like, hey, I can't support you possibly dying, because that's basically what you're doing. And that's probably that's maybe what Tom Brady's wife is doing. We don't have details, so speculation.
I mean,
interesting.
On my end, I would say I wouldn't go with the divorce, just because obviously I chose, like, to me, the symbolization of marriage is like you chose each other.
Right.
And if it came down to it, like, I'm gonna stay married, but like, if I have to go to prove a point, like, I'm leaving.
Fair enough.
I love you. I care about you. The ring is on for a reason, but if you're doing something that actively is going to hurt you, which by extent hurts me, because I don't want to see you in, like, I'm glad to see you happy. I love to see you win.
Mhm.
But if something goes wrong and it's at the point where we have heard it's gone wrong or we've seen you at your worst and it's like it's time to stop, hey, I'll stay married to you, but I gotta go.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. I just wanted to get y'all's perspectives on that because I feel like folks are divorcing for not great reasons these days. You know what I mean? So
In some cases, folks are rushing into it because
Yeah.
oh yeah. So folks are rushing into marriage and folks are divorcing like crazy.
Not I will give this advice to anybody because I actually learned this from a former coworker. He was with his girlfriend for 5 years minimum before he married her.
Mm-hmm.
My strategy to even dating, we gonna get to know each other for a week.
Just 1 week?
Hold on. I said get to know each other. That means
Okay.
talking. A lot of
Okay.
talking.
A lot of talking. Okay.
As far
This
as
is
dating,
Carl's playbook for dating.
as far as dating, we gonna wait a whole month so that there are no and also I had to point this out. In that talking, I will give every single negative detail about myself. So then you can make a decision.
Ooh.
If it's too much for you, then you have the option to get up and walk away.
You gonna tell them everything right up front.
Off the jump. I'm not waiting until we get together because that's the same thing for her. I'm gonna list at least 5 bad things about me or 10, whichever one it comes to, and then she can list whatever she got, and then we can make our decision. If there's any major red flags, then we have the option to walk away right there. So then you're not jumping into anything with anybody, and then you're deciding, especially if you have kids with this person, then that's a whole myriad of decisions that you have to make. Because now you have not only 2 lives affected, a third, fourth, or fifth life, or so on and so forth. And do you really want to do that to your kids?
Fair point. Some interesting discussion today.
I will also just want to point out, Carl, you are now well seasoned. You have some experience. And there are people who have different definitions for some of the terminology you threw out. Like taking a week to talk. For me personally, that is the dating phase. Like we do not have a label. Sure, if you want to tell someone, oh yeah, like we're dating,
right?
Okay, that's one thing. But you ain't gonna label me your boyfriend. Like I took you out to a movie maybe twice.
Right.
Yeah, that's actual.
But,
we went out to McDonald's. I was nice enough to pay because you ordered off the dollar menu.
That's part of the courting process, which a lot of people forgot how to do. Like they jump straight into
what I'm talking about is when I say talking, I mean just talking. She ain't coming over to my place. I ain't going over to hers yet.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not doing any of that stuff. Like we will meet at neutral territories.
Yeah,
like
you want to come over?
We're gonna go see a movie. I'll meet you there.
She might be
enamored come inside.
Carl's
No.
words.
What did I say? I'm not
Dude,
playing
you inviting me to go inside. I better be ready for that step because I ain't getting blindsided by dad asking like, "What are your intentions, bro?" Exactly. I just met her. I just want to go to a movie. I just want to go to a movie.
I just want to go to a movie.
Especially if this is a redneck woman. Oh hell no! I'm talking to your dad. I am getting your father's number right then and there, and I am calling him.
You know? Oh damn! Carl said, "I don't meet. I'm gonna meet that dad."
Redneck father scared the living hell out of me, yo.
Sir, what did your daughter told me about me? Your name's Carl Brown. Did she tell you I'm black?
Exactly.
Y'all crazy.
What is true? It's true. Like
oh jeez.
Okay, think about. Imagine You getting up, it's a beautiful morning, you feeling good, you get all dressed, you getting ready to go to work, and then all of a sudden you open your door. I heard you were dating my daughter, and you got a shotgun in your face.
Did that
I feel
actually
like-
happen, Carl? That sounds like a real story.
No, thank God it's not.
I mean, I got a story. It's just not YouTube friendly. So
Okay, we'll talk offline about it. We'll
Right.
talk offline.
all I can say is I was the driver. I wasn't part of the relationship. I was the driver.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hey, well, I do want to wrap this up. I mean, we could just go on forever rambling, but we
Right.
kind of covered the main topic of the day, the main objective. Talked about some possible solutions, culture change, and all that stuff. You know, for those of you who tuned in today, appreciate y'all for tuning in. You know, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button for the YouTube algorithm. Make sure you turn on the bell so you get notifications about when more videos drop. And when we go live, we do this usually every Saturday, but sometimes we skip if stuff gets in the way. But hey, appreciate y'all, Jude, Carl.
Shout out to the Superior family.
Yeah, the Superior family. Tay put it out there. He said, "Hey, watch the shit, goddammit." He did get some viewers in here. Shout out to my Lyft rider who tuned in earlier in the stream. YMNJ, appreciate that, man. And then of course Kay and Soma, man. Kay is literally here for every stream. Like, this is dope. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all. Let's grow this fucking platform, goddammit. And I just curse like a bunch, and YouTube doesn't like it, but whatever. I don't care, goddammit.
20 likes.
go away
We'll
with
get 20 likes. We'll put Homie back on.
Hey, but y'all be safe. Have a good rest of the weekend. That is the live, and there's Homie. He just put him back on.
Put the 20 likes on for Homie.
20 likes for Homie. Peace, YouTube.